Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Donald Trump just had a massive victory in the Supreme Court with just one justice dissenting. I wonder if you can guess which one it was. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, it's kind of a flagship event when only one justice dissents, because you have 6 conservatives, 3 liberals. But you know, they get together a lot more often on things than you would expect. It's just the really big decisions, the monumental, the groundbreaking, the earth-shaking decisions that get all the press that they seem so deeply divided on. You saw it with the Dobbs case. You saw it recently with the case about what district judges can do is in imposing nationwide injunctions. But in this particular case, I was surprised to see 2 liberals get on board and only 1 dissenter. And the case was, can President Donald Trump continue with his cuts to the federal government? Can he continue laying off federal government employees? And what they said is, if he is doing it in consistency with the law, not violating the Constitution, that yes, those layoffs that were stopped by a lower court judge absolutely can continue. This was an emergency motion. The court decided to take it. 1 lone dissenter. Did you guess who it was yet? If you didn't, it's Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. I think she'll be a dissenter on a lot of things. She's pretty extreme to the left. So when you get her on board, and sometimes she does come on board, you know you got a rock-solid, indisputable case. That being said, this was a pretty resounding victory for Trump, and he's very happy about it. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Sentencing set for July 23rd. Charlie, back over to you.
Thanks, Todd. Another day, another win for the Trump administration. The Supreme Court giving it the green light, the administration the green light, to move ahead with plans to curb the federal workforce after lower court judges put a stop on DOGE cuts. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was the only dissenting vote, writing, quote, "This court sees fit to step in now and release the president's wrecking ball at the outset of this litigation. This decision is not only truly unfortunate, but also hubristic and senseless." Fox News contributor and GW Law professor Jonathan Turley joins us now. Professor Turley, so great to see you this morning. So hubristic is kind of an interesting word for a member of the Supreme Court to use about the president using his executive actions.
It is. It's particularly interesting from this justice. It was not long ago that Justice Barrett went after Justice Jackson for what she described as basically an imperial judiciary. And on this occasion, Jackson is alone. She couldn't even get Justice Sotomayor to sign on to this dissent. Keep in mind, what Sotomayor noted in her concurrence is that this order simply was having agencies plan for downsizing. And she said, we can hardly stop that. Well, yeah, Jackson believes you can. And this is part of a signature of what's becoming a type of judicial abandon that Jackson has towards the power of these courts. And, you know, we've seen this interesting progression. It was in these injunction cases. In an earlier case, Justices Sotomayor and Jackson lost Justice Kagan, who would not sign on. Now Jackson has lost Justice Sotomayor, and she is the sole dissenter.
So I want to move on to the next topic, but real quickly, what does it tell you that